All right, let's dive right into this explainer. We all absolutely adore our cats. But let's be real, sometimes their behavior feels like a complete mystery, right? Most owners think they know their cat loves them, but they totally miss the real subtle signs that prove their cat actually views them as a parent. Well, today we are officially decoding that feline language.
Now, you might think it's just about who fills the food bowl every morning or who provides the warmest lap in the living room, but the real, undeniable signs of a parent-child bond are actually right in front of you, just waiting to be translated. They aren't just following you around or begging for treats. They're revealing a deep psychological bond in ways that most people completely overlook every single day.
To figure this out, we're going to break this down into four key areas today: decoding love, a language for you, the ultimate safe haven, and finally, the feline gaze of trust. And hey, make sure you stick around for that last one because we are going to reveal a secret about what your cat does with their eyes almost every single day that is literally going to blow your mind. So let's kick things off with section one, decoding your cat's love. We're going to start by translating one of the most common, yet completely misunderstood behaviors you see when you're just chilling on the couch. You totally know the drill. Your cat climbs up onto your lap, pushes their paws into you with those heavy eyelids and that deep, rumbly purr. Most of us just laugh and call it making biscuits. But here's the thing, they aren't just getting comfortable. They are actually replaying a pure survival instinct. You see, when kittens are born, they knead against their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. It is one of the very first things a cat ever learns to do, and originally, it was meant only for their mom. Obviously, cats outgrow nursing, but they never really outgrow kneading. So, the crucial point here is that if we could somehow read their minds in that exact moment, their nervous system is basically telling their body, I am safe, I am home, and this person is safe. It's way more than just basic affection. It's a neurological loop tied directly to the ultimate feeling of security. And science actually backs this up perfectly. There's this really fascinating study published in the journal Behavioral Processes, showing that cats retain these infantile baby habits. But the full ritual, the deep purring combined with the heavy eyes, is exclusively reserved for you. Sure, a cat might lazily need a soft blanket on the floor, but that complete combination of slow paws, heavy eyes, and deep purring right before they fall asleep on you, that combo means you are their primary caregiver. You're their definitive safe place. All right, let's move on to section two, a language just for you. This is where things get really interesting because this parent-child dynamic totally flips how your cat communicates with you out loud. Take a look at this comparison because this is wild. Out in nature, adult cats rarely ever meow at each other. Seriously, they hiss, they growl, they chirp, and they rely super heavily on body language. Meowing is essentially just a baby call. It's a come here, I need you signal, designed for one relationship only, a kitten calling its mother. Adult cats usually drop it completely, unless of course they live with you. In fact, researchers over at Cornell University found that your cat literally invented specific pitches and tones that work exclusively on you. They developed a totally unique vocal range tailored specifically to their owner. They know exactly which pitch makes you look over, which demanding tone gets the food bowl filled, and which soft little sound makes you talk back. It is a completely personalized language built right on the foundation of a kitten calling for its mom. Honestly, they've trained you just as much as you've trained them. And you can see this in action the second you walk through the door. Even if you've only been gone for like 20 minutes, they greet you with a precise sequence of kitten-to-mother behaviors. Step one, the tail goes straight up, perfectly vertical. That's the clearest signal of absolute trust. Step two, they start chirping and trilling, which are specific kitten-to-mother sounds. And finally, step three, the full body rub against your legs. Now, that full body rub is actually doing something very specific. Your cat has scent glands along their cheeks, their sides, and the base of their tail. So when they weave through your legs and rub those glands on you, they are actively reapplying their scent. Like the quote says, they are essentially telling the world, you are mine and I need everyone to know it. They are actively claiming you as their family. And no, they aren't just being dramatic when you come home from running errands. Science from the journal PLOS One backs this up, showing that even after very short separation times, cats display significantly increased affectionate, affiliative reactions toward their primary caregiver. Their nervous system genuinely registers your absence. When you return, their body responds the exact way a kitten's body responds when mom comes back to the nest. You are the person their whole system was waiting for. Which leads us perfectly into Section 3, the ultimate safe haven. Let's talk about why your cat follows you absolutely everywhere. Look, if your cat trails you into the kitchen, follows you into the bedroom, or, yep, even into the bathroom, they are not being clingy. They are running vital survival software. Out in the wild, kittens must follow their mom to survive. A kitten that wanders off alone just doesn't make it. This instinct is hardwired from birth. And for a domestic cat who sees you as their parent, that wiring never shuts off, and it completely overrides their natural feline independence. So, when you close a door and see that little paw sliding underneath it like a tiny hostage negotiator, that is just their brain telling them, stay near the one who protects you. It's not neediness, it is literally the absolute deepest form of trust an awake cat can show. They've decided that wherever you are, that is the safest place on earth. And when it comes time to sleep, oh, this trust goes to another level entirely. Sleep is a cat's single most defenseless state. Every instinct a cat has tells them to find the most hidden, protected spot possible. So choosing to sleep pressed right up against you completely overrides millions of years of wild survival programming. They are telling you they trust you more than their own deeply ingrained instincts. To put some numbers to this, a 2019 study led by Christine Vitale at Oregon State University found that an incredible 65% of cats display secure attachment behaviors to their owners. Look at that massive secure attachment rate on the chart. It's the vast majority, and it perfectly mirrors the pattern seen between kittens and their mothers. Kittens literally pile on top of mom for the warmth, the heartbeat, and the protection. So the huge takeaway here is when they wedge themselves against your leg at 3 a.m. or curl up right on your chest, you aren't just a convenient, warm body to them. Their nervous system is actively telling them, this is where I am safest in the entire world. You are their nest. Which brings us to our fourth and final section, the feline gaze of trust. This is the moment I promised you earlier, the quietest yet honestly most profound sign of their love. We're talking about the slow blink. Picture this. You're sitting on the couch, your cat is across the room staring directly at you, and slowly, deliberately, they close their eyes and open them again. A lot of people barely notice it, or they just assume their cat is getting sleepy in a sunbeam. But what just happened is actually one of the most meaningful things a cat can possibly do. In the feline world, direct eye contact with closed or narrowed eyes is the ultimate sign of trust. Think about it. For a predator whose entire survival depends on being incredibly alert to their surroundings, willingly turning off their vision right in front of you means absolutely everything. They are telling you, I feel so incredibly safe with you that I am willing to shut off my vision in your presence. And this isn't just a cute theory. A fascinating study in scientific reports proves this isn't just a random facial tic. It is an exclusive two-way conversation between you and your cat. The researchers found cats are significantly more likely to slow blink at their owners than at strangers. And even better, when owners blink back, cats respond with even more affectionate behavior. They are literally talking to you. Stripped all the way down to its core, that simple, slow blink is the most direct, I trust you, your cat is physically capable of giving. It's a silent, deeply emotional conversation you've probably been having for years without even knowing what you were saying to each other. So now that you know you actually hold the key to their secret language, how will you answer them the next time they look your way? Next time your cat slow blinks from across the room, will you tell them you trust them too? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer today, and I really hope you go look at your little feline family member with completely new eyes.